Like, share, and subscribe. Okay, well, here we go. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Grandpa's been having fun. X marks the spot. That's what we're going to talk about. 246 on the money. It's where the X comes in, and Grandpa's going to explain this to you shortly here, I hope. Okay, so Tesla. Hey, first off, I want to say that uh, I think Tesla's going to open up on Friday morning, uh, probably in the mid 236 range, somewhere in there. I think from what I'm seeing, we're gonna start out up anyway, and currently I think they're right around 234 area, pretty much where they closed uh, on Wednesday, and and the markets are going to be closing at 1 p.m. on Friday. So keep that in mind. I'm not sure if they're going to do after hours or not. I managed to fix my charts on my simulated trading here. What I did was I took out. They don't let you trade after hours, even with a margin account in simulated trading. So I removed the after hours. So, and sometimes you'll get a high or low in after hours, uh, a dollar this way or that way more. But uh, for charting and stuff, and it just messes it up terrible if I have it in there. So I got it out of there. Grandpa's learning charting. Okay, so X marks the spot. Okay, so we're gonna go through these trend lines. This is a monthly chart. Each candle is 1 month. This candle's a month. That candle's a month. And back here, a little over 2 years ago, we hit the high in Tesla. Uh, is $414.50, $414.50. And as you can see, for a little over 2 years, we have trended down. It's never broken this line all the way down. And but there is good news in your future. Grandpa thinks so. Uh, and now you see this is Grandpa's X, okay? And it's very pretty X also. And I'll explain these other lines here shortly. But so anyway, you right at the heart of this X is 246. Does that have a lot of relevant or relevant? What word is that? Prevalence? Is it important? Well, I'm not too sure about that. Maybe very short term it might be, but so this line here, okay, is 11 months old. 11 months old. This one here is over 2 years old, and it is a trend line going down. The trend has been down. This trend line, however, is 11 months old, and this trend line is up, 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 up. Oh boy, money. Everybody's going to be happy now. I think so. Okay, so the most recent trend line that we're working on is the one that's 11 months old, and it's going up. I believe that this trend line is going to overpower this trend line on its way up. Um, at least short term. How short term meaning probably 340 possibly. And I'll like I say, I'll get into these other lines. So uh, very, very exciting. This is just absolutely exciting. So what I want to point out is this area right here. If you watch Grandpa's mouse right here, we are narrowing towards 246 area. Okay, and here, the price is 207. The next monthly candle, um, 270, straight up above that two area. So we got room here to go yet. This is a monthly deal here. But uh, what I want to point out is we are narrowing, and we're going to break one of these lines. We will break it. And when we do break it, when we close above this red line, when Tesla closes above this red line, we're off to the races, okay? And I don't think 340 is going to stop us when she finally gets out of that. We're getting tighter and tighter and tighter here. On the other side of the coin, if she closes below this red line, and it hasn't done it for 11 months, from here to there is 11 months. From this spot right here to that spot is 11 months. From this spot to that spot is over 2 years. From here to here is over 2 years. From here, down here, to here is 11 months. And we're in that 11th month. December will be the 12th month. And we can stay at 280. Well, wait a second here. No, we can't. In December, Grandpa thinks we're going to break 280, and that's going to bring us above this line, and I believe we're going to be following this line and right on up to a long ways up. So, you hear Grandpa talk about substance all the time. Well, this yellow line is the top of our actual substance that Grandpa keeps talking about. It's 283 something, okay? And $283 is the peak of our substance that I've seen, that I can say, okay, we absolutely are going to go to that spot, okay, in our future. And Grandpa's pretty good at substance. I'm just not very good at knowing stuff that's going to happen in the next 10 minutes usually. Down here on the bottom, we have 184.50. We have substance. Our bottom substance is 184.50, and we're going to see that number in our future at some point. Okay. Down here, also on the bottom, being I'm doing the bottom, is 101.07. Okay. I have it on 101.27 because I'm 10 cents off for some reason, but hardly matters. So we have 101.07. Now, why is that prevalent? It's prevalent because they were down here before. We bottomed out at 101.81, and a week or so back, pre-market and aftermarket, they were down here buying. They were buying shares down here for no good reason, and they bought a fair amount of them, even though it was pre-market and aftermarket. I can't remember the multiple they were using. It was like 700 shares a blink or something like that. I'd have to go back in my notes. But regardless, I don't know it for a fact, but I think in our future something's going to happen. I do not know what. Something is going to happen that will bring us to this number, because the market makers don't go get stuff without a reason. Same thing up here, 338. Okay, 338 the other day. They're up here shorting for no good reason. Okay, and they did a fair amount of it. Truthfully, I caught them up at $500 even. It don't even show. I would have put it on the screen, but we don't. Even the monthly doesn't show $500. But they just did a little teeny bit of it. So I don't have it on here. But what Grandpa's going to do, I'm going to update our lowest place of real substance and our highest place of real substance. And now this one used to be 280, and now it's 283. Okay, and change. And I'll update that, and I think this one's going to start climbing up as we climb the ladder. Okay, and if the past, I got a little over 9 months into doing this now. If the past holds any indication, I'm going to get to see some big signals in the blinking that will give us not just where it's possibly going to go, but where we can get out safely prior to it turning and going down here. Okay? Because she will break, and when it breaks, when we get up in this 340 area or wherever they drive us to, okay, I expect from the past, I've got signals telling me that it was going to turn and head down. And that's one of the reasons Grandpa watches this thing all day and all night, because I'm waiting for it to do it again. This is something that happens maybe once a year, maybe twice a year. And it's been, I want to say probably 7 months ago since I got to see that. And when I first seen it, I didn't even know what I was looking at. But I know now what I was looking at. So, let me see what I got written down here. I believe the current trend is the strongest. And I think we're going to open tomorrow in the mid 236 range. And for Friday, I don't think we're going to go much. I think we're going to have a hard time getting through 243, 244. It's going to be light volume probably because the holiday, and a lot of traders are going to be out. I mean, it's possible, but I don't pin your hopes on this thing flying too high. I think we're going to have a pretty tight range tomorrow, and that's just Grandpa's opinion from what I've been seeing here. But yeah, I'm excited. Here this yellow line up here. That's a place to sell potentially. That's our highest place of substance. Here's your lowest place to buy, and truthfully, anywhere you buy above this line, you should be a money maker at this point, and in Grandpa's opinion. So, because we're gonna see the 280 and we're gonna see the 184. So, let's look and see what it looks like in Grandpa's weekly chart that Grandpa likes. Yeah, Grandpa went and made a monthly chart. So here it's the reason I have that monthly chart is you can't see the X on this one because it's over here somewhere. But this one here we got is 11 months of uptrend. We are trending up for the last 11 months. The last 11 months is all up. The last 2 years is all down. We're up and down at the same time. And you think Grandpa's crazy? Oh, okay. And here's currently our far out corners, 101 and 338. And this 338 number, I expect it to climb as we go along. And I think this one's going to climb because we've been following this line here on the bottom for 11 months, and I think we're going to keep following it. And I think this one is going to get busted. We're going to finally break through it, and the second it breaks through that line, you're off to the races for a good chunk. A good chunk. And the trick is to get out at a intelligent spot, and that's what Grandpa's praying for, that he can get the signal from him like I have in the past. Where do we get out? Okay, so let's look at the daily with our lines. These are the same lines going across. You can't even see the white ones no more. They're well, here I think I can get them on here. Okay, so here we're on the daily, and I got to zoom her way out to get it. Here's your 101, 338, and these are your substance, the corners of your substance that seem so far away. Back before, when it was up here at that 280 range, and Grandpa talked for 2 months. It took us 2 months to get down to the 205 area here. Okay? And I squawked about it the whole time. And it actually went to 190. Okay? 191. Right here. Before I took back off up again. So you look at this daily, and she's heading up. Here you have a M. Okay, that's a M, and that M went down, and she's heading up. I like M's and W's. Here you have a M, okay, and she reached the bottom of the M, and she took off up to the races, you know. So Grandpa likes to look at that. I like M's and W's. Let's see. Let's look just for the fun of it at the 4 hour and see if we can see anything. Yeah, we can't see the far out numbers, and I can't make it any smaller, but you can see our substance and you can see our trend lines. This one here, 11 months old. It's the most current. We're going up. You want to trade with the trend. You get a dip, it's a buying opportunity. Go with the trend, okay? Go with the trend. That's Grandpa's humble opinion. So in the smaller time frames in this hourly chart here you can only see just the bottom trend line is up. Let's see. You see this green candle here? That's a buy signal on the hourly. And that's one reason Grandpa says we're going to go to 236 something to open. It's just a good signal. It's a good reversal signal. I think we're going to open higher tomorrow. Here's another one, 30 minute. We got the reversal. Even Hull says we're going up. Bare minimum, it's going to open in the 236, middle of the 236 range probably. And I don't know. I think we're going to have a tough time breaking 245. I just do. I don't want to be pessimistic for Friday, but it's just there's Monday where they're going to have a lot of fun on Monday, but and they might on Friday. Who knows? You expect the unexpected with these guys. Here again in the 15-minute chart, beautiful buy signal. This bus is you're going to open higher. Everybody should be happy. And here in the 5-minute, same scenario. We're looking good. And we even got a W here. I'll make that a W. This is a W. And that, it's the 5-minute chart. Grandpa's just having fun. But I do like looking at my W's. So let's close this bus out here on the weekly, and because Grandpa likes the week. Well, no, wait a second. Let's do the 3-month. Where'd it go? Grandma, look at this. 3-month. See, X marks the spot. 246 is right there. That's beautiful. Okay. I'm going to come back tomorrow, probably pre-market, and do one, and we'll see how this bus is running. Okay. All good things are from the Lord. Happy Thanksgiving. Eternity's forever. Remember that.